If you want to fish a bobber more than a few feet deep, you need a slip bobber. You do need to stop the bobber, because if you didn't put something to stop here, the line would just keep going through until the bait goes to the bottom. And that's where these come in. They make several different ones, but they're called bobber stops, and I only use these rubber ones. They don't slide. They're easy to put on. They don't cause line twisting when you reel in. And also they go through the guides of your rod very easily, and I can even reel them most of the time onto my spinning reel. To rig this up, you want to start with the bobber stop. Put your line through the metal hole. Make sure it's on there good. Now that it's pulled tight, you just take your stop and push it over onto your line like this. Pull it through to where your line was doubled over. Now you take your bobber. The bright side up is small on this side, which keeps the bobber stop from going in. Now when you cast your line, it's going to sink until it hits that bobber stop, and then your bait is going to hang below. But when you reel in, it's going to slide back down to your bait. From here, there's several things you can do. If you're fishing with live bait, like minnows or something, you can just tie a hook right onto the end of the line. If you want to give the minnow some freedom to swim, you can put a split shot weight a couple of feet up above the hook, and that will give your bait, like a minnow, some room, like a little leash to swim around. It'll also help you get your bait down faster, and it'll protect your knot. If you want to reduce line twist, you can also use a barrel swivel and tie that between the bobber and the hook. You don't have to fish live bait. You can also just put one of these jigs, like a hair jig, or you could even use a jig head with a small minnow and just float those down there. That's great for catching crappie. Want to learn more about bobber fishing? Check out my bobber playlist. If you want to learn a great knot for attaching hooks and lures to line, check out my polymer knot video. I hope you'll like and subscribe. God bless and have a great day.